What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Run My Crypto. Today we're going to talk about how to invest in the current state of the crypto market. See, we need to understand exactly what's going on with crypto and how crypto money flows into the market and flows out from one section to another. And what I mean by sections, I'm going to go ahead and explain all that in this video. So let's get into it, guys. Here we go. How to invest in cryptocurrency. Let's go. All right, so first thing we want to take a look at is the fundamentals of crypto. So what are the fundamentals of crypto? Well, the main thing we have to understand is how money flows into cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is divided up in three different sections per se. So you have money coming into Bitcoin, money coming into Ethereum, and then money coming into small caps, meme coins, etc. So you have to understand the waves that this works, right? And I said the waves. So anyways, so let's just get it all clear. So let's talk about how money comes into cryptocurrency. Money flows into cryptocurrency directly into Bitcoin, and that's what essentially sets the standard for the market. So understanding that money comes into Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up, and then what happens is that we get sell-offs from Bitcoin, and then it just kind of rolls into Ethereum. So you get money in, rolling into Ethereum. Then out of Ethereum, you get some kind of movement with lower caps and medium caps when the money starts to pour into Ethereum, because all of it's essentially exiting out of Bitcoin. Now, once Ethereum starts to dominate, so let's talk about dominating, right? So Bitcoin's dominance is basically what drives the market. So that means that the amount of money and activity and action is going into Bitcoin, so it's dominating any other cryptocurrency that's below it. Now, once Bitcoin dominance starts to fall and Ethereum dominance starts to rise, we know that money is now come out of Bitcoin. So it flowed out of Bitcoin into Ethereum, and then you get some price action for the smaller caps. Now, this is only pretty much specific projects. Now, understanding that, so once Ethereum dominance starts to drop, and then you see altcoins below start to dominate a little bit over Ethereum, then we know that it's altcoin season and meme season, and it's time to go all in. But what you need to understand is that we're seeing some of that now. So we've seen Bitcoin start to rally, we've seen Ethereum start to rally, and now currently to this date, we're seeing some altcoins start to rally and some meme coins as well. Now, once the bull run officially kicks off, we'll see Bitcoin go through the roof. It'll retest and then surpass its all-time high. Then we'll see the money flow out of Ethereum. Ethereum's going to do the same thing. And then you'll see the bigger caps like Solana, Algorand, etc. start to do some major pumps. And then after that, we start to see the smaller altcoins and the smaller caps, small cap projects start to go parabolic. So here's what you really need to understand is where we're at in the market. So understanding where you're at in the market is knowing that, okay, Bitcoin has made its play, and in order to get into the Bitcoin play, you have to have that big bag of money. So not too many people are going to be involved in the Bitcoin rallies, but I mean, if you have the type of money to get into Bitcoin, that's perfect. But generally what I like to do is start in Ethereum and work my way down. So what I think the best practice for cryptocurrency investing is obviously to DCA into the projects that you think that are going to be successful. But understanding when these projects that you're invested in have topped out, and you need to take profits and move the money out, because essentially what you want to do is compound to make the most amount of gains that you could possibly make. So there's lily pad methods where you could actually go from, you know, cashing out of a good project that made you some massive gains and putting into lower cap projects that haven't been hit yet, or that we know have potential, because we right now is like the telltale signs to see which projects are actually going to pump, because not being in a bull run and seeing some momentum come out of these lower caps, those are the ones that you need to aim at and know that, okay, well, these may do some movement in the bull run. If they're doing movement now, then they may potentially do movement in the bull run. So they're pretty much had their eye. And I'm not talking about these pump and dumps where you see a coin that has no utility, pretty much a poop coin, go up about 1,000%, and like the next hour it's down back to negative whatever. I'm talking about coins that are well known, big communities, that we're starting to see some action come out of these coins. So understanding which coins those are and what type of movement they're getting is pretty key for you setting yourself up for a successful bull run. So I believe one of the best strategies is prepare your bags for Ethereum and then prepare your bags for altcoins. So build those, but do a little DCA into the smaller caps. Obviously, there's more of a gap for the smaller altcoins, because obviously they're sitting with a couple zeros in front of them. So they're in position for you to be able to throw $100 and now make a big impact, because its percentage is less than a penny. Now you DCA in those lightly, but go heavy on the coins that we know that are going to be the first round, right? So you have Bitcoin obviously being the initial kickoff, then you have Ethereum, but then that's when you start to say, okay, when Ethereum starts to dominate, here's where you got to take focus on. You have to take focus on projects like Solana, Algorand, Avalanche, Chainlink, like all the major players that have been in crypto that have these over $1 billion market caps. Those are going to be the ones that start hitting when Ethereum, I personally believe when Ethereum is hitting, and then when money starts to flow out of Ethereum, that's when these ones are going to hit. So that's your main focus. Then you go into phase 2, where you focus on your medium to low caps, because money's going to flow into these medium caps that are in the $700 million to $900 million coins in market cap. And then you have obviously your less than $1 million, your 30 million, your 20 million. Those are going to be the last. So your meme coin season and the micro caps are going to be the last wave, right? So after focusing in on your mediums like Sui, projects like Jasmy, projects like Internet Computer, like these are all going to hit during the after the phase of Ethereum dominance. And now that's kind of what we're seeing exactly right now, is the lower caps doing their thing, and then we'll probably see, going into December, the smaller caps and the micro caps start to do their thing. And then obviously that is going to be the time to start focusing in on those types of projects. So all in all, if you have this type of understanding when it comes to how money flows, is very important into cryptocurrency. So understanding Bitcoin dominance, Ethereum dominance, and then your high to mid market cap dominance, and then you have your micro and your meme coin dominance. So and here's exactly how this generally tends to work. Bitcoin dominant lasts forever, Ethereum lasts for a moment, the large medium caps last for probably not that long, and then meme coin and micro cap coins, those things come in the blink of an eye. So understanding that also is something critical. So let me share with you the 2 pieces of information that I have for you guys to be able to visualize what I'm speaking about, and then also understanding a little bit about what's going on. So just kind of to reiterate the whole how money works. So all money starts with Bitcoin. Then this is essentially the bull run money flow. So you have money flowing into Bitcoin. Bitcoin gets its dominance. The money flows out of Bitcoin into Ethereum. Then Ethereum gets its dominance. Then you'll see some action within the high cap. So there's kind of an overlap of the flow. So you'll still see Bitcoin doing something, and then you'll see Ethereum start to over dominate, and then the same thing, you'll see high caps and possibly some medium caps start to have action. Then they'll take over the dominance, and then you go into your micro caps or your low caps, and then your meme coins, and they'll start to have dominance over the entire market. And once that ends, generally we fall into a bear market. So we have massive pumps everywhere. Bitcoin's up, Ethereum's up, the high caps are up, but then we'll start to see sell-offs start to continuously roll into a bear market, causing a lot of downward action for all cryptocurrencies. And then lastly, we have the this is the psychology of a market cycle. So just trying to understand this is a little tough, right? Because I mean, generally it's pretty black and white, but the problem is just understanding where we're at this current time. So I believe we're somewhere around here at the bottom, getting ready to start climbing and make this leap up to the top of the bull market. Now here's the deal: this looks like a short period or a short time frame, essentially, but the truth behind it is that to go from this point to this point is generally a few months, right? So you know, it's not like it's going to happen in one day. This is a gradual thing. Generally it takes roughly about a year or year and a half to 2 years to complete this cycle from one stage. From this point to this point right here is roughly about a year or two to get from this point to this point. So understanding how this is going to move and how this may be, you know, is going to be very critical, because if you could kind of gauge, not necessarily saying, oh, you're going to be, you know, predicting this to the T, no, but if you could understand, you know, monthly or quarterly, or, you know, track this by month, by quarter, to see how it's tracking, then you could kind of understand at what phase you're in the market. And generally you can look back on the charts from previous bull runs that you've seen other cryptocurrencies where they hit. So if you really want to dig into this, you know, understand this chart, kind of see how it works from this point to this point, what type of time frame that looks like. Go back and look at different cryptocurrencies that were in different areas, like your, you know, cryptocurrencies that are in your Ethereum type dominance, where you go into your high caps, see where they hit in the bull market, compare how they were in the bull market, then look at some micro caps, you know, that were previously in the bull run, see kind of what time frame they hit, put all this data together, and it might give you an idea of, you know, how to really gauge, you know, the newer projects that are sitting in the micro cap space, the older projects that are sitting in the now higher time frames, you know. So you put all these time frames together, you compare all this information together, and it gives you an idea, a basis of, okay, well, now I know what time frame to expect, or how long to expect this specific cryptocurrency to start making its traction. So it gives you a little bit of better idea of how the crypto space works. So I hope you guys got something out of that. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Check out the 10x squad. That's what's been blasted all over the whole video. But anyways, the link is in the description for the 10x squad. Hook up on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at RunMyCrypto. Link is in the description. It's not a verified Twitter, but you know, I'm just kind of like, I don't know about the verified thing, but, you know, school me on it. Leave it in the comments why I should have it. And also make sure you guys check out this video that I did on Internet Computer. It's fire. Trust me, you guys want to see it. I'll go ahead and post that in the beginning. So you'll see that in the beginning. If you're still watching, it'll pop up in the intro, and then I'll tag it back here in the back end too, on the card. So thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Stay blessed. And as always, invest safely. Not financial advice, but much love to my crypto enthusiasts out there.